Hi, welcome to Learning Lab again, and we're gonna proceed in giving you the Inkspace sample exercise. I hope you can follow through easily, and let's start. Now we're gonna trace up a pixelated image, a sketch that I made, and then we're I'm gonna show you the basics of opening a file to importing it. How to do it is by opening a file first. Click on File, and you need to import the image that you're gonna trace up. So you click on Import, and click on the image. I have a drawing here of a flower, and just leave it on the leave the radio button on Embed option, and click on OK. There you go. Now we're gonna reduce this image so that it will just be inside the A4 paper sized printable area, and we're just gonna select outside to deselect the image. If you want to select it again, just click on image, but we're not gonna do that because we're gonna start on tracing, so we're just gonna leave that as is. Now for some people, they click on lock and they just have to create another layer. So you click on layers here, add layer, and just click on just type in the name of the layer, layer 2, and then it's gonna be above the current layer. So when you click that, it shows here layer 2 and it's unlocked. That means I can no longer touch the image. So it's better that way, so that you won't make any mistake of grabbing the image. But if you're used to tracing already, you can actually just create the object on the same layer. But for our purpose, for our practice, we will just do this so that it will be safe. Now we're gonna zoom in, so you just click on um, the, the zoom button or the zoom tool, and the default option is it's gonna zoom in. So when I click on the paper there, it's gonna zoom in. And if you click the scroll button on your mouse, it will there. You can actually just scroll up and down to navigate your screen, or you just can use this scroll bars on the left side and on the lower button, in the bottom part of the workspace. There's a scroll button also that will allow you to move sidewards, so downward and upward for the the right side of the workspace. Now we're just gonna start off with one of the petals of the flower, and we're gonna use a brazier tool, which is basically being used in Inkspace more than a couple of times. So we're gonna use this tool to trace up manually this flower. Now I'm just clicking on the first point, and then on the second point, and just grab. I'm just clicking and holding the left button, so I can create a node for its path, and when I release that, I can click on another part of the flower and create another curve there. See, now, it's not really perfect. Sometimes you'll have a mistake like this, and that you left some part here there not really traced up properly. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna click on the edit path node, or the nodes for editing the path. Now here we're just gonna move this part here so that it will realign. Now it's not really perfect on this side, so we're just gonna move that backward, and this one here forward, downward. Okay. Alright, now if you click on layers and you click on layer 1, you can actually just click on this eye icon, and it will make that layer disappear. So you can actually see only the petal there that's left behind, and you can just click it back so that it will reappear, and you can proceed in tracing up the flower. Now for the main objective of this exercise is that you get familiar with the Bezier tool. This is the most common tool in Inkspace that you're going to be using if you're going to be tracing a lot of items. Now you go back to layer 2 so that you can edit back and add another shape. So there. There you go. There you go. And I'm done with the 2 petals there. I'm just gonna proceed on finishing this one here. You see, sometimes we do make mistake, and we cannot align the trace with the correct outline of the flower. So we're just gonna edit that afterwards by clicking on edit node here. Now in this case, the correct path is actually this part here. So the correct path that we're gonna use is the one, the latest layer, or the latest shape. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna create a copy by clicking on edit and then copy. So basically, if you drag this item, I'm just gonna do that. So it's not yet. I made a copy of the selection already of this shape, but I haven't made I haven't pasted another one. So I'm just gonna paste it in place. So if I'm gonna drag here, there's another copy of this shape. So I'm just gonna return that, and I'm gonna click again on that object and click on this part here, and I'm just gonna do a reduction of the shape. So as you can see, it's pretty clear, and how the path reduction or of combining of paths can be done. So you can actually combine by clicking on union, or you can actually reduce by clicking on 2 items. Now the first path will be the one that's going to deduct the second one. So in that case, this is what's going to happen. There you go. It's gonna clean up the spillover of the first shape, and you will have a clean object here on your end. So I'm just gonna return that. There you go. Now I'm just gonna go back to layer so you can see how it's gonna be. So how clean this part here. This side here is not yet cleaned up. So what you can do is that you can just redo the process. Click on this object, copy that, just click on edit again and paste in place. Okay, so this has another copy again. Now you're gonna use that to reduce this shape here on the left side, so that it will clean up the spillover. So you have a clean set there. Now we're gonna try to click on difference. There you go. Now some part of the other shape is not really aligned. So what you can do is you can just move that again. Create another copy of this object. Just click on paste in place again. Click on the object that you're gonna reduce the path, and you just click on difference. There you go. So you have a clean shape there for your petals. Now we're just gonna return the sketch, and we're just gonna finish this up. And I just click on edit and copy it, and then just paste it anywhere. It's there. I'm just gonna rotate this. I'm just gonna shrink this so I have a variety on my flowers. I'm just copying this one. You can do Control C and Control V, and just click on the object again to rotate it. The scene on the and there you go. All right. So there's this object that I'm gonna be repeating, and once this is going to tile up, this is going to look like this. I'm just gonna group this so I can show you how it's gonna look like. Copy paste there. I'm just gonna show you how it's gonna look like if it's gonna be tileable. So imagine if this is like a part of the wall, or if this is a tile on the floor. This is gonna be a carpet. This is how it's gonna look like. There you go. You have a tileable texture that you can use, and hopefully this is gonna be helpful for you. Thank you, and enjoy your exercise. Have a great day.